Hello. When a person works and is hired as a worker to work for someone, he's not allowed at the time of his work to be dealing with anything else besides the work that he's getting paid for. Therefore, one is not allowed to take care of his own needs at that time. He's getting paid for that time that he's working, and that time belongs to the boss, to the person that pays him. This halakha is brought down in Siman Shin Lamed Gimel. The Rema speaks about a teacher, a Rebbe, when he teaches, he shouldn't be dealing with anything else. But the Gra explains that this halakha is relevant to any other law, not only to a teacher or a Rebbe. Any work that one makes and he gets paid for that time, he's not allowed to be busy with other things. Therefore, one is not allowed to be using the phone to call his friends, to call his family, to look for different texts and to send different texts. That all is not permitted at that time unless it's very quick and needed things that then we say that the balabai, the boss, is not makpid on such a thing. He took him and hired him knowing that a person needs sometimes to call his wife for a minute or two to make sure that she picks up the kids, that she makes the appointment to the doctor, minimal required things that we can say that maybe the balabai hired him on condition that he knows that at the time that he's not working and he's not busy, for example, he's a salesman at the store, and at that very time that there's nobody coming in, he'll be able to make a quick call. But otherwise, he's not allowed, even at the time that there's no customers in the store, to be dealing with anything else but the store. Why? Says Rav Bloy, Rav Yaakov Bloy in Pitre Choshen, that a person, a worker, needs to be involved even at the time that he's not busy with his work, because he needs to pay attention. He needs to make sure, for example, the store that we just mentioned, although there's no customers that are coming in, but he needs to be alert and make sure that if someone's in, he'll be able to help him out and produce the sale. If he's on his phone, people pass by, they see somebody on the phone, it doesn't look good for many reasons. Also, people might come in, he's in the middle of a text or call until he gets off. So therefore, for all that, one must avoid such a thing. And this is how the Shulchan Aruch Harav says להלכה in הלכות שאלה וסחירות. He says, כדרך שבעל הבית מוזהר שלא לגזול את העני, just like the owner of the store, the shop, or the boss is not allowed to rip his workers, he's not allowed to take away their money and not pay them on time. Ani over here means their workers. ולא לאחור, and he's not allowed to delay the salary. ככה אני מוזר שלא יבטל מלאכת בעל הבית, ויבטל מעט כאן ומעט כאן, הוא מוציא כל היום במרמה. Same thing, the worker is not allowed to waste the time of the balabait and waste a little bit here, a little bit there, and with that it's considered that he actually stole that time from his boss that pays him for that time. אלא חייב לדקדק על עצמו בזמן. A person needs to be very careful with the time. Make sure that he doesn't waste any time. שהקפידו חכמים על ברכה רביעית, חכמים said that a person that ate at the time that he works, he should say Birkat Hamazon only the first three brachot, not the fourth one. The fourth one, the Tov Metiv, since it's only the Rabbanan, they dismissed, they let go that a person should not say it. Today, the Balabait that hires a worker, he knows that they're going to say the fourth bracha as well, and he's not makpid, say the whole Birkat Hamazon correctly. But we see the severity of this halacha, and therefore one needs to be very careful. וחייב לעבוד בכל כוחו. One needs to put all his might, all his strength at his work, just like we saw by Yaakov HaTzadik, that said, כי בכל כוחי עבדתי את אביכם. He testified on himself that he worked with all his might. And therefore, says the Shulchan Aruch Harav, לפיכך נטל שכרו בעולם הזה, שנאמר ויפרוץ האיש מאוד מאוד. He was rewarded for that with Hashem giving him much wealth. לפיכך אין הפועל רשאי לעשות מלאכה בלילה. Moreover, a person is not allowed to be busy at night if it's going to make him tired during the day. So we see over here certain ideas of how a worker needs to perform during his job, and one needs to make sure that he does the entire work correctly al pi halacha. As we saw, the reward for that could be wealth and many other good things.